Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, it's been a minute. I have had some issues with this car. Trying to find an engine for it is very difficult. I kind of gave up on it. Jay doesn't want to give up on it, so we're gonna keep moving forward. Not too enthused about it, but I know that if we do end up finding an H22A, I know it'll be a fun project. In other news, we switched out her sticker. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I thought I'd show you guys. So most of it is that neochrome kind of look, and then of course the turbo is white to match the white paint. I haven't done anything to my car yet, not until Chrissy is done, CRX. And of course Jay's car, we put the wheels back on, so he's still door dashing, but it looks good. Anyways, yeah, it's about to rain, so I'm not about to rain, but I heard it's gonna rain tonight, so I don't think I'll be washing today. I just don't think I'm motivated to do that. So the real news, though, not real news, but I should say, excuse me, the update. Whew. Breakfast really got me. Is that I'm cleaning injectors. And I've noticed that one of these is really bad. I can't remember which one, but it's like rust on the inside. I mean, they're probably all bad, but I figure if I clean them, maybe. This one I just cleaned. From what I remember with my old Civic, these injectors, that little net on the end, well, actually the net I think that's the little filter right there. But this other side, usually that's usually brown. So that's a good thing. So they're not like burnt or anything like that. I think it would run even worse than it did or does. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully this does the trick. But you know, I haven't thrown too many parts at it. I was gonna change the distributor, but I can't find one that has the electromagnetic pickup on the inside. And when I put the one on, that I bought on the outside, it ran like crap, and the check engine light immediately came on. So I think I'm gonna hold off until I find the right one, or go to a junkyard and find the right distributor. I do need another header because mine is smashed. I don't know if that's the problem. I mean, I suppose it could be. A smashed header would, hinder things, but it's not. You got one pipe that's good, one pipe that's not so great because it is smashed. Not completely, but it's probably very restrictive. And this thing is still very loud. This is like one of the loudest cars I've owned. We have tires for days, by the way. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I put the new rims on there. I don't know if you guys can see the beef. It's pretty beefy. Not too bad. I mean, they look good, Excuse the punching bag. But and I put my banner on there. But they're pretty beefy. I mean, they're not like sticking out or nothing like that. Not like on my Accord. So you can't even try to line it up straight. Yeah, they're not sucked in. They're not poking out. I mean, as far as like fitment, that's probably better than my Accord. So I don't know what to say about that. But anyways, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get going on this. Hopefully this fixes the problem, because what it is, and I'll show you, it's basically, when you throttle it dies. It doesn't. It's almost as if you give it throttle and it stumbles and falls on its face. And a lot of people told me, oh, it's the distributor. Oh, it's the distributor. Or they said the catalytic converter was plugged. So, and then you remember, I think I posted that in a different video, that I took all that stuff out. I know, smog technician, I know. But I had to. In order to drive this thing, I had to. And it's there. It's all white right there. But I still have my pass, my moving pass. What's up to Eric? But yeah, I'm hoping this does it, because I don't want to throw parts at it. And to be completely honest, when I bought the distributor, it didn't work, so I returned it. So I was able to get my money back. So did I throw a part at it? Yeah, kind of. But did it cost me anything? No, not really. But it didn't give me any information. That's the problem as well, is that, when you buy parts and you start seeing, actually, I take that back. I did replace the fuel filter. You can't see, there's not enough light. That thing's, anyways, it's a nice shiny black fuel filter. I did replace that. It seemed like it was running a little bit smoother, but I mean, it didn't fix the problem completely. So I don't know. I'm kind of drawing straws, but at least I'm not spending a ton of money throwing parts at it, because I really don't want to do that. I'd rather diagnose and find out exactly what it is and replace what needs to be replaced, rather than throwing parts at it. I'm really glad I got those tires on there. I'm actually really glad that worked out really well, because I was scared, because these, now I don't know if you guys knew this, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. 19th week of 2002. So I was not very confident at all. And now I've got these Toyos that I actually have to turn them around. I actually put them on the wrong side. So as you can see, directional that way. So, and it says right on there. So it was late and it was dark, and some other excuses I can't think of. But I do need to put them on the right side. I haven't looked at the other ones. I know this one's definitely wrong, so I know they're all wrong. They can't be right. There's no way, because they're directionals. They can only go one way. And then when you rotate them, I think you go from front to back. You can't cross rotate with directionals. So anyways, lots to do on this car. I did reshoot timing. I know it looks all ganked, but I'm not going to shoot timing until the issue goes away. But I do have my timing light. You probably can't see it, but it's hiding, but it's there. But yeah. So yeah, I would start it and show you guys, but I pulled the injectors. So once again, can't start it for you. But I will start it, and I'll make a video on that. So yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We did pull the head on this thing, although I think you guys are, yeah, I've already showed that. I'm not even, yeah, the head's, we already pulled the head, so don't want to get too far into that. Yeah, I like this car. It's just, man, I'm trying to figure it out. But I think this is good for me, though. I think this is good for my knowledge. It's good for my practice. It's good for everything. So, I mean, I'm just a test-only guy, but someday I hope to get my test and repair license, so I can figure things out and diagnose things and learn how to, read, scopes. When you put something on the scope, you have to know what you're looking at. Anyway, so that's the update. I don't know where this is going to lead me, but hopefully it runs better. I mean, hopefully the throttle issue goes away. I was even thinking maybe it was the throttle body itself, because normally, and I've been proven wrong on this, because we put that on the O-meter. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but usually these are riveted. And that one is like a bolt. So they're usually riveted onto the throttle body, but that one has an actual bolt. and we actually tightened it. It was loose. That didn't work. So, I know I've sighed like a million times. I can't help it though. It frustrates the hell out of me because usually these things are pretty easy to fix. You know, you have a problem, boom, you go right to whatever you think it is. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. But originally I thought it was a throttle body, and I'll be beside myself if it ends up being that. I would really I mean, I would jump for joy, but that would just be funny if the whole time I was like, I have a feeling it's a throttle body, you know, because it's a throttle issue. So my logic is a throttle body, but I don't know. Everything seems to test out okay. The injector pulse, I think it's supposed to be at 2.15 ohms. Mine, all four of them were at 2.3 and 2.5. I wrote it down, but they were like right on the cusp, but they were still good. You know, they were still spraying. Now I don't know how well, because as you can see, aside from this one, because I cleaned it, they're pretty dirty. I mean, they're like black, filled with carbon. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Probably make a mess, probably stink up the whole garage, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, I've done worse, you know, so, but yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna sign out here, but yeah, that's the deal, man. I'm gonna try to get this thing dialed in so I can actually drive it and have fun with it. It's I mean, even though it has the issue that it has, it's still a fun little car to drive. I mean, the LS doesn't really have much power because of that throttle issue, but you know, I think it'll be worth the time and effort. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.